Hey guys, welcome back to another Lightning McQueen OG video. Today we are going to be opening up a few more of the Race and Rescue diecast that are technically from 2025, but 2025, 2026 kind of in that ballpark there. These really aren't around a whole lot anymore, like in store. I actually picked these up from Diecast Dungeon for a while there. I hadn't actually even been able to find these in person. I had a hard enough time really finding any of the Race and Rescue diecast last summer when they really kind of came out. I remember making, I think, a couple videos on that last year, and it took me weeks just to even find the rest of the line. And I still don't think I have all of them. I know I'm still missing Jackson Storm. I think I'm missing Luigi and Guido as well. But I have McQueen, Sheriff, Mater, a couple of the others in there. Now I have these three. So that is definitely like the bulk of the line. And for me, it's pretty good. Like, I'm not really going to complain about not having all of them. I'm sure I'll get the rest eventually, but I definitely have all of my favorites at this point. But yeah, these three in particular, I've probably seen Cruz before, and I just didn't end up getting her, and then I would come back the next time and just wasn't there anymore. But these two I have definitely never seen in retail before, especially Sally, and I was very excited because Sally's probably my favorite from this line next to the Race and Rescue McQueen, or the Firefighter McQueen. And I was really happy to finally be able to pick these up because, I have just about the majority of the line now. So I think that we should just kind of dive into it and just take a look at what we got. So I do kind of want to save Sally for last just because she's definitely my favorite from this series. So I think I want to start with Cruz this time. So we'll take a look here. So you can see up top, here we have all of the different, or a handful of the different diecasts from this line. So I don't have Jackson, I don't have Luigi and Guido, and I also don't have Red. I don't have the mini Red. I have the playset one, which is pretty neat, but I don't have the regular diecast style Red. So we got the typical Race and Rescue packaging on there. Here you can see the front of the package. I do really like this variant of Cruz because it's kind of like a cool spin on the regular like Dynaco one. As you can see over here, it's got some of the same designs on it. It almost kind of reminds me of if you combined it with the Rusty style one, and I do really like that. But I think just in general, out of the three here, I think it's just the least interesting. It does kind of look a little basic compared to a lot of the other Race and Rescue ones featured here, or even just in the entire line in general. But I do like it. I think it's kind of neat. It just looks a little like most of the other Cruz variants, unfortunately. But not too bad. Regardless, I think pretty much any of the Race and Rescue diecast are cool and look good. So here we have Cruz. Got the Dynaco style here, kind of mixed with some of the coloring of the Rusty's one. So it's got the Radiator Springs Rally Race 200 on the hood, and the spoiler as well. I do like this spoiler. The spoiler's pretty nice. I like that it's a different color. I think the gray looks cool. Let's see the bottom here. I like the rims as well. Normally, I'm not a fan of like the mismatched rims, but I think it works pretty well here. I do like this. Honestly, although, I feel like I would prefer if they were all this color. I like the gray contrasting with the rest of it, but it is very nice. Great Cruz variant, even though it is not terribly different from the rest. Next up, we got Sarge over here. Let's take a look at the back. So, mostly the same box art, except this one has Cruz on it. Nothing too crazy different about the back here. In general, this isn't like a hugely diverse line of cars. I'm pretty sure this is just about it on top of the McQueen, Mater, and then like the deluxe ones that they did. Or not the deluxe ones, but like the... I don't remember their names, but like the ambulance and like the fire truck kind of car. In general, there wasn't a lot for this line. It's definitely a little limited, but I do really like it. And I think it's always neat to get these like special ones this long like into cars just as a brand, especially since there hasn't even been a movie in almost a decade, and I think it's just cool to even really just get anything that's kind of original at this point. Let's go in to Sarge here. Ooh, that was not particularly clean. Yikes. Yeah, that was not very good. We got Sarge. I very much like this variant of Sarge. See, this one is like very, very unique over the original style. You know, like Cruz is good, but it's still mostly just Cruz. Like this, you know, you got the fire extinguisher here, you got the decal on top. You know, the colors are a little different. Got this little first aid kit on the back here. I believe the facial expression on this is different too from the original Sarge. I like that a lot. That's really cool. You know, there's definitely a little bit of inconsistency for sure with not necessarily the quality of this line, but the differences from the original models, because I think like this is an example of one they went really far with, and so is Sally, but then Cruz is just kind of like, you know, a little bit of a just paint job difference, nothing too crazy there. But now we got Sally here for the grand finale, which I am very excited for. Let's take a look at the back. Ah, there's two I don't have. I forgot that Jeff was also in this line, but I also do not have the ambulance. Did not find those, unfortunately. Like I said, this line was just like notoriously hard to find in my area. At any of the targets that I would go to, just never there. If they did have one, it was pretty much always just McQueen. I was like, well, I already have him, so. There we go. There's Sally out. Oh, this is really cool. I love this. Got the rescue decal on the side there. I really like how the rims are like subtly different. You have this like gray up in the front there, and then this kind of like really dark blue on the back. It's a little sparkly too. I like that. Got the cones on top. That's really cool. Got the race and rescue decal on the front there. More the rescue on the side. And there's the back. This is by far my favorite variant from the race and rescue line. Like it's just so unique over the original model of Sally, and I think it's just really really creative. You know, I really like looking at this one. I like it. Like I love it when they do little extra things on top like this too. I think this is just something fun to just kind of mess around with. Cool little topper piece. There we go. Well, that is the next set of the Race and Rescue line, which is, like I said earlier, technically 2025, 2026, whatever you want to call it. Here are the next 3 to add to my collection. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.